Wales, Legends and Tales of Josey Wales, and Preacher Pale Rider. Waiting for some people to hop on. How about doing me a solid, YouTube, and send out some fucking notifications today? What do you think? Consider it an early Christmas present. Man, you've been dogging me. There you go. Thank you. You got one went out. The Josey Wales went out there. Thank you. So you ask, you shall receive, I guess. So I'm waiting, and more waiting to see what happens. See if we get some people on here tonight. Had a few on there yesterday, but it started off slow and picked up as it went on. Telling you, I think we're getting closer and closer to the end here, man. Everything just keeps getting crazier and crazier in the world. Got my Dr. Pepper going. Keep the caffeine, going. I can't stay up too late tonight. Got to go into work early tomorrow. Hey, I got some people on over there. Cool. How you doing? Who do we got on there? You know what? Finally got my freaking glasses here. Let me see what I got. How you guys doing? Nice to see you. Just wanted to go live tonight. These things aren't the right glasses. I have a pair of freaking glasses, and I still ain't worth a damn. I can see a little bit better. Who's that there? Hey, what's up? Not anymore. Where are you from? Were you on my live stream a few days ago? Maybe not. There's another person with a name very similar, I think. So where are you guys from? United States? And by the way, I don't know if you were on a moment ago. I just was saying I have two live streams going. One, another channel of mine is Legends and Tales of Josey Wales. It's over on the other phone here. And then I got this one, Preacher Pale Rider. If you could, like for you to sub, trying to build up both channels. Seems like we got nobody over the other one. Let me see. Yeah. How you doing? What's it say? Shine. I can't hardly read this. Man, it looks like they're making we got somebody over there. Is that Mixed Media? How you been? I was about to text you yesterday afternoon. Not that you could have helped me in the situation I was in, but I was flipping out because I'm staying at Red Roof, right? And I came in, I took OJ, my cat, you guys, the other people don't know who OJ is, out of his cat carrier, and I thought he ran out the door. Or first I thought he ran under the bed because I had to go out to the car, and I thought, did I leave the door open for a second? And I panicked. I couldn't find him. And I went all around the hotel building, and there's like several hotels in the area and stores and parking lots. And somebody said they saw a yellow cat over in the other parking lot. And I was over there, drove over there, hollering his name out. I come back and I literally texted you. I had the text still up there. I was like 2 words away, and Tammy had called me back, or I called her, and I think I forget, but I had called her earlier to let her know that I was going to go live, and I told her about OJ. And literally, I put her on speakerphone, and he heard her, and he came out. He was over there underneath. There's a sink, and he got up behind it, up in a shelf. I thought I looked everywhere in this room. He was hiding up there. He's just chilling out. Scared the shit out of me. I thought he was gone. I was never going to see him again. What's this say? What channel do I need to find? You're right where you need to be there. You're on... hey, how you doing? Is that Santiago? How you doing, brother? Good seeing you again. 3 nights in a row on there. Three live streams. What's that? Little OJ. Yep. Yeah. He's doing good though. You know what? Um, this is the crazy thing. When I first was bringing him with me, he goes with me everywhere. DoorDash is with me. He likes being in the car now. He's totally cool about it. Uh, he doesn't want to be in the cage. He'll sit next to me and just sit there and look at everything, chill out, and he leans against me, yeah, a little bit on my side there while I'm driving. He's not a distraction. He's just hanging out with his buddy. Yeah, who's this over here? Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah. Wait a minute, who else is on here? Can you shout out my name? Nick Guns. It's his birthday, and you're his favorite YouTuber. Nick Guns, is that the name you want me to say? Or am I reading that right? I mean, wait a minute. Nick, is that Guns or Gers? No thanks. Yeah, you almost got me, dude. That'll get me booted off YouTube. That's a dirty trick. What's it say? Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Santiago. What do we got here? Has adopted an understanding. You guys are in transition. He's willing to be your number one sidekick. Yeah, he's chilling. He knows we moved out of the house because it is what it is, and it'll just be a matter of time. Hopefully, yeah, find something because it sucks. Yeah, what's this say? It sucks right now, but it'll get better. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, scared the hell out of me. I literally thought he ran out the damn door and onto the parking lot and gone. And there's all kind of traffic. There's a hospital over there and all kinds of highways going to the mall and whatnot. So I'm thinking the worst. I thought, he's going to run out there and get hit by a car. But nah, he was in the damn room. I was an idiot running around looking for him. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. So, where did you say you were from, Santiago? You're down in South America, correct? Yeah. You're right. It's rough, but you just got to hang in there. And you know what? This guy over here, I'm going to boot him. I don't say put him in timeout. 30 minutes. Thanks for the hearts and smiley faces and whatever else floated up there. South America, all right. Yeah, I don't smoke myself. Yeah, shit. I heard it stunted your growth, and I was already small enough, so I didn't need to get any smaller. Um, but for like a week, while I was in high school, I smoked because I thought it was going to make me cool. Nope, just made me nauseous. So I said, "Fuck this. This isn't cool." And I never smoked another cigarette. Yeah. Let's see. Got anybody else over there? Tried to get a hold of Tammy. She might be on, maybe. She texted me back, but YouTube keeps messing with the notifications, not giving me sending any out for me, or if they send them out, they did send one out. I saw it go out, but I don't know how many people are actually receiving it. 3 or 4. It's ridiculous, Got 1,000 subscribers, and like they're only sending out 3, 4 notifications. The hell's that about? Whose Cheerios did I piss on? They hate my guts on YouTube. The YouTube gods, I guess. What we got here? Hopefully everything is okay for you. My favorite people in what's that in chat and smoking is nasty. By the way, I smoke weed. Yeah, weed. At least you're getting something out of weed. You're getting high. I don't know why people smoke cigarettes. Yellow fingers, yellow teeth, tar in your lungs. That's what you get with cigarettes. Short life, secondhand smoke, killing your family. What's it say? You deserve to be the best YouTuber. Thanks, dude. Now, realistically, I know that, dude, I'm just a little guy, little channel, but yeah, the last 2 years, I'm busting my ass trying to get noticed, and I'm should be more than what I'm getting, but there's other people getting screwed harder than me, so I should stop whining about it, I guess. But it does piss you off sometimes when you feel like they're suppressing your channel. Who's this? Can I have a mod? Yeah, you can have as many mods as you want, I guess. Are you going to start a channel? Or are you asking me to be a mod? Because it came out saying, can I have a mod? Yeah, you go ahead, take a mod. I got plenty of them. Somebody asked me over on the other channel if they could be them or have them. What's this? They're lying, whatever they say. Weed isn't addictive. It's not physically addictive, maybe a little bit psychologically, but you know what? Maybe what it's doing is acting as a medicine for you, and you needed something to relax you. So I don't know. It'd be worse if it, was physically addictive, but I don't think it is. Well, it doesn't matter who's the best or worst, any younger or good. None are perfect. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, my eyesight's going bad, and I grabbed a pair of glasses today, and I thought they were the right prescription. I must have put them back down and picked up another one because these suck. I mean, they're almost the same as if I don't have them on. Yeah. Okay, here we go. You know what? Let's do this. I'm down to the one channel. This other channel, look at that. It was on for 3 minutes. I had 42 over there, and I'll be lucky to get 12 to 15 people on the other one. They don't like that channel, so that's why I'm just gonna, and they're trying to get me to go with this and drop that channel or something. That's pissing me off. I've had this channel for 2 or 3 years. Whatever. Oh, YouTuber. Yeah. Yeah. So do you have a channel, Santiago, or you just come on and watch videos? Holy shit. Texas 3 in the house. How you been, brother? Was worried about you. I ain't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Glad you stopped by, dude. I ain't seen you for a little bit. So anyway, OJ, my cat, like I said, shit, he's hanging with me. I got a harness for him, literally to take him on walks. Yeah, because I want to get him out because I feel bad for him. He's up in here and then I'm out somewhere. And then he's over in the car, and I want to get him out in a park or something. But he is a little skitterish. He's, what's this say? Hey, Doc, look who's up. Look who's here. We got mixed media here. And Texas 3's back in town there. And Santiago came back today. What's this? Anything we do online, every comment I make will be, what's that? And black women. They've been making for decades on us. Yeah. Yep. What's this? Okay, thriving by being with you, his favorite and his most important person. Yeah, yeah. Um, he's just kind of skitterish, like I said. He was a stray that I brought in my old house way back as a kitten. Thank you, Satya. Oh yeah, up there for it. Thank you, everybody. OJ not okay. Now he's doing all right. He gets a little scared around other people. Like I said early in the morning, I guess housekeeping rolled through, and they got a cart, and he heard it, and he ran. He went under the sink and climbed up where he was hiding before. At least this time, I knew where he was at. He doesn't. But when he's in the car, he's totally cool. He's chilling out with me. Like I said, he likes to sit in the back sometimes. Sometimes he literally sits next to me and leans his head on like my side there and watches as things drive as we're driving by shit. It's pretty cool. What's this? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Mixed media. I heard they've been tracking MAGA people. I always kind of knew that I'm, what's that say, hesitant to like any pro MAGA or Christian posts on YouTube. You know what? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm going to watch every Christian thing I can. Does that make me a bad person in their mind? Not to hell with them. I don't care. Nobody's telling me, they can stick their influencers up their ass. I don't give a shit. I think for myself, but you're right though. They don't, want you to talk to certain people, and they branch us off with their social media, shutting you down like a firewall so you can't talk to people you want to talk to. And it's bullshit. So I'm going to bust down through the walls, keep talking to them, I don't know what's this say? Hey, Tammy, how you doing? That was the weirdest thing yesterday. Did you tell them what happened in chat? Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. Thanks, Doc. Yeah. Doc had a clone come on there. It was the weirdest thing. You didn't by chance do that, Doc. Was that you doing that? There was another doc came up, kind of like the mirror, but it seemed like it wasn't a bot. It was somebody messing around. And you know something? I started to think that was Mark. Mark was on yesterday. And Mark did that one time jokingly. Had a friend or something. He was, so-and-so is going to be on your live stream. And I think it was Mark messing with me. What's this? Yeah, I got everybody here today, Tammy. Guess who's here, Tammy? I don't know if you saw him. Texas 3's in the house there. What were you laughing at? What I said about Mark? Yeah, you know what? Maybe Mark did that because he can't even come on as himself as Mark from Galway because they know who that is and they're booting him. Not that he's a bad guy or even somebody should be booted off there. They've been booting him off and several other people. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. I think he's still on there somewhere. And Mixed Media's in the house there for at least a few minutes. She's still there, I think. There he is. What's that say? Wouldn't let me lock in now. Till now. See, that's another example. Tammy's having all kinds of issues as well. YouTube, this AI bullshit, they can shove it. They can shove it. All that shit. It's no good. Yeah, you doing all right there? Mixed mixed media. Texas 3. You still have a dog? You last time I was talking to you, you had a dog that was following you around. Or was it a Malamute or a Husky or something? Yeah, I know that feeling there, mixed media. Shit, yeah. Yeah, I can be fat in cash for like a couple of days, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm doing all right. I'll be all right. And then all out of the blue, all kinds of shit starts happening. You're just throwing money at everything to try to fucking stay afloat. It's weird. I don't remember ever having shit like that happen a few years back. Seems like shit's, well, you know what it is? Everything's so freaking expensive anymore. You go in the store, it's a nightmare. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Huskies are neat dogs. Huskies and Malamutes are cool. Yeah, exactly, dude. And what kills me is like where I was living before. You know, you fall behind, you owe money, and then they want to charge you more, and they know you can't even pay the original, but they're going to tap on more. It's like, fuck off. How about this? I pay you what I owe you, and come knock on my door a month or so from now. We'll work something out. Not like when I'm an inch away from drowned, drowned in debt. What's this? Yes, exactly, Doc. That's right out of Josey Wales movie. Speaking of which, I got my good, bad, and the ugly shirt on today. Which one's the ugly? It's right here. Yeah. For the longest time, I couldn't think of Lee Van Cleef's name. It kept slipping my mind. What's it? My ancestors used to starve and freeze to death. What on the plains? Yeah, it's truth. That's why I think it must have really pissed them off, dude. When trains were going west and people were shooting buffalo out the windows of the trains and leaving it there to rot. That's like somebody burning down your grocery store, and you're hungry and you're trying to go over there. No wonder. No wonder. People were ignorant back then. They're still ignorant today, but they never dawned on them. It's basically the start of genocide on a race there. You're taking their food. Henry Kissinger said that years and years later, 1970. So whoever controls the food controls the masses or whatever. Starvation's a bitch. Exactly, Doc. And they're doing it again today. They're calling it bird flu and everything else. They're killing off everything. I said this before. Nobody could give me a good answer on this. Why the fuck, if you're killing off millions of fucking chickens, all right? I know raw chicken has like salmonella and other shit. So theoretically, yeah, you might be able to pass on the bird flu virus if you ate it or handled it or whatever. But you know what? Starvation will get you a hell of a lot faster than the odds of that maybe catching bird flu. You know, bird flu's been around off and on for decades. What's this? Since the woolly mammoth, right? Right. So did Mixed Media just hop off there? See you, Mixed Media, if you're still on. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Is Will on there? See, I don't even see Will up on there, but Doc just said Will. Oh, okay, I see you. It rolled by too quick. How you doing, Will? Actually, it's like old home week now. I actually got people on here picking up a little bit. I saw that. Was it the Rush video you had on your thing that got like 1,500 or something? Was it 1,500? Are Huskies kind of a bitch to train? I always liked Huskies, but I think they're probably they're a little more temperamental than some dogs. Maybe is that correct? Yeah, yeah, Tammy, you're like enemy number one to YouTube. They're just I gotta stop my complaining. They're messing with you probably worse than me. Somebody else was talking to the other day was saying they're not getting any notifications from almost any of their fucking content creators that they want to watch. They're getting stuff in their feed that they didn't even ask for. Yeah, it's weird. You see, they got a female drummer. Oh yeah, you might have told me that, or somebody did. Rush, right? I want to find out who it is. Must be a hell of a drummer because why would you follow up Neil Peart with anything less than a spectacular drummer? You know, it's probably really good. Has to be really good. I wouldn't go out on stage with anybody that couldn't at least come close to Neil Peart. I mean, probably not too many people are as good as Neil Peart was. XYZ. Yeah. I think Neil Peart was probably one of the best drummers around alive when he was alive. Actually, you know what? When you compare drummers and shit, it's kind of like apples and oranges. Like they have different styles. It's like some are great jazz drummers, some are great, rock drummers, some are just whatever. It's not like they're all doing the same thing. One's far better. I don't. Like Keith Moon was great for the Who, but I don't know if he would have worked out in any other band as well. Maybe Led Zeppelin because Bonham was similar. The soul. What's that? That's a solo song. XYZ or something. Whose solo song is that, dude? Huh. Is that what? So, Tammy, anything crazy happened over at the house today? Any crop dusters coming? I saw you had that video up with the frickin' what do you call it? Chemtrail X's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always, yeah, yeah. That's blatant. You guys got to go to Tammy's channel, check that video out. It's like blatantly dumping chemicals. There are all these X's in the sky where the planes are at, and it's ridiculous. I thought they were going to stop that. Wasn't Kennedy talking about putting a stop to chemtrailing? Yeah, yeah, right. Mr. Belvedere. Yeah, I was talking. I don't know if you're on yet. Oh yeah, we were just talking about that when your clone came on. Do you think was that possibly Mark doing that? Because I had a weird feeling he was popping off of there. Maybe he made a channel and was messing with you. Then I thought it might have been a mirror. Or do you think that was YouTube with a bot? What do you think, Doc? If it wasn't you, I'm wondering. Speaking of Amir, I haven't seen him for a little while. Any of you guys ever see Amir anywhere else? Yeah. Amir bot. Mark bot. Now Doctor. Yeah, they're making bots of all of us, I guess. I'm taking it as a veiled threat to all of us. Yeah, they can go out and yeah, that's what it is. This is so you got to get on there and verify who you are. See, Tammy, that's what the game plan is. Why they keep making you prove that it's you on there. You know, they're probably sending out bots doing that kind of shit, imitating other people. Clones, exactly, Doc. Who Amir? Yeah, Amir's been back a few times, and then he was gone recently. Exactly, Doc. They're out there trolling in your name, man. Yeah. Well, for right now, it is. I'm waiting for the time when they start fucking like kicking doors in, dragging people away because they said something on YouTube that pissed off our corporate masters or whoever the fuck's running this clown show that we call country anymore. It's ridiculous. The whole world's fucked up. Speaking of that, did you guys see any of this protest shit? It's ridiculous. I don't know. It's ridiculous, but I don't know what the fuck to think about. I don't even have an opinion anymore on any of this bullshit. Right wing, left wing, same dirty bird. Was it? They said that what AI will do to get us to do ourselves off. Yeah. Yeah. I just think it won't be long. They're going to, what's this say? Antifa's out here chasing down ICE agents. Okay. Let them catch a couple and they'll get their ass kicked. His ICE agents will kick the shit out of them, probably. Yep, that's the truth, Doc. Yep, and you know what? And that's their favorite game to play is divide and conquer. They're trying to keep us from, yeah. And why do you think they're suppressing? Uh, no notifications are going out and all that shit. They don't want anybody to really be able to communicate too much. Goes right back to the last pandemic where they made you wear a muzzle, stand 6 feet away so you couldn't whisper to your neighbor, like, hey, I think we're getting fucked over here. Maybe we ought to revolt. You know, that's that's what I think they were doing. Psychologically telling us we have a muzzle on us, and it's only going to get worse later on. Yeah. Do you agree with that, Doc? Are you saying exactly? Because it sure as shit feels like it, throwing everybody in quarantine and keeping them away so we can't communicate with one another. And pretty soon they're going to put us in the dark. They'll blow out the power grid and won't be able to communicate with one another. And then they'll move in like fucking ravenous wolves circling us and get us when we can't do anything with it. You can have all the guns in the world, but if you can't see who you're shooting at, they got fucking night vision glasses and shit when they come in to get us. Did you ever listen to Rage Against the Machine? Yeah. It's funny you say that because I bought this shirt today, and right next to it was a Rage Against the Machine concert shirt. Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're right, dude. Texas. Right. And kids kids too are having problems communicating because they don't make eye contact when they talk, and they're taught to text your buddy instead. And it turns out the buddy's sitting right next to him. He's going to go text him. When you're communicating, there's like shit that's facial movement and shit that's almost important to see, to know what a meaning of something is. Someone could be bullshitting you or joking, and to read it on a text, you don't know whether they're kidding, Maybe if they put an emoji, you might figure it out. But if people can't communicate, they can't form a bond and be able to fight against, people who are going to be their enemies down the road and come against them. That's what I think's going on here. What's 100% there? What Texas said, or what I was just talking about? It's just they've done what the hell's that say? They've done a phenomenal job dividing it. Yeah, but you know what? We're kind of helping them. We're playing along. We got to get smarter than that. Try not to get pissed off at one another, no matter what, because they keep. That's why they're boosting the whole woke thing, knowing that's going to piss off the pretty much major amounts of Americans, because it's so ridiculous, and they're going to support that shit to piss us off, so we get pissed at them or another group. It's all fucking divide and conquer and getting you hating and pissed off at each other. Listen, they can't read or write either. Yeah, and mathematics is a skill they don't have anymore. Yeah, they count on their fingers when you're asking for your change. You go buy a cup of coffee at Starbucks or something. Not that you'll get any change back anyway. Expensive as shit in that fucking place. But they can't even they don't know how to add and subtract almost. I think, you know what I think? I think they didn't get enough oxygen to their brain with that fucking mask, and killed too many brain cells. So I say this Gen Z is freaking weird. Yeah. And commercials telling, what's that, Gen X to stop talking. Yeah, what's up with that? Wait a minute. Yeah, you're right, Tammy. Don't become your parents' commercial. Yeah, exactly. No, follow some scumbags that they're calling influencers. Don't listen to the wisdom of your parents who've already been there and done that, and nearing the end of their life, and they're trying to give you some of their wisdom so you don't have to fall in the same pits and snares in your life that they had to go through and had to learn the hard way. Now they're telling you, fuck them. Don't listen to them. That's the one mistake I made, is I didn't listen enough. But I started smarting up, and unfortunately they died not much longer after that. People need to wake up. Yeah, you're right, Tim. You don't become. Yep. Yeah, it's fucked up. To say we've got to believe the facts. The Gen X were this is driving me nuts. Try to see these things ain't doing much better though. The slackers, the generation that didn't pass their parents' success. Hey, what's up, Fred? How you been, dude? Yep. The hell time is it anyway? That's only 9:24. Yeah, I'm hanging in there, dude. Everything's going. It's going off the rails, but it's going. We were just talking about how fucking kids today, they don't even know how to communicate and add and subtract and give you the right change and everything else, because our fabulous school system fucked them up and our government helped. You know, well, they should have been learning math. They were down at the library listening to storybook time with transvestites and shit. The fuck is that? What? Yeah. Fuck. Teach them the reading, writing, and arithmetic. I don't know what the fuck they're teaching them. Go back to the basics. Nah, you know what? Fuck that no kings thing. It's all propaganda and bullshit. I mean, there was a couple of them, but some of them, there's almost nobody there. Watch a lot of other lives. YouTube's been taking them down from copyright. What are they? Oh, they're live streaming? Yeah. What the hell? How are they getting taken down for copyright? Are they playing some kind of music or something? If it's a live, they're doing it live, and it's not like they're stealing somebody else's thunder there or their material. They're just doing something live, playing music. All right, yeah. Yeah, I don't play music on there because they will fucking strike you. Oh, you know who does though? It might have had a couple of them taken down. Is Mass One? I don't know how many of you guys know him. He comes on here once in a while. He had some music going on a few of his live streams. I don't know. I think he might have one time got a strike not too long back or a warning. I don't know because I'm not monetized even yet, but it might be. Now, actually, in reality, copyright is copyright. Somebody wants to bitch about it, they can, and they'll take it down. But there's been, I think, some songs. Well, wait a minute. They have it on their library. They've already paid for the song, so you can use it. You can use it in your YouTube video if you have permission from YouTube, because it's licensed by YouTube. If it's in under their songs, you're allowed to use them. They let you use like 60 seconds or 15 or 60 seconds. Two different amounts of time, I think you can. I guess one time I had a song I did it was only 60 seconds. It was right off of their thing, but they gave me a strike on it, or not. They took it down. They took it from me. It was Desperado, Eagles song. Now I heard from multiple people that the Eagles are really protective of their stuff. So someone must have seen it or something, and they took it the fuck down. It was a great fucking video too. They fucking took it. Nothing I could do about it. And I ain't making a penny off of it. It was just for fun. Everything I ever done up to now on YouTube is just messing around and for fun, something to do. I didn't make any money yet. Now, I should be able to easily be monetized. Well, not easily. I can be monetized, but you got to fit all the qualifications. And I don't have any strikes or anything against me, but I think they're not going to be too quick because I'm controversial and some of the shit I say. They're going to drag their feet. I'll probably still get monetized, but it won't last long. As soon as I say something they don't like, they'll come after it. What's it say? You see, our government doesn't want to give us health care, but we can now give double 40 billion. Yeah, what the fuck is that? To Argentina. Fuck them. You know what? Physically drag them out of office and reinstall people vote and get them fucking clowns out of there, the ones that are in there. Deal is they're in control of the voting process, so they'll cheat again, to stay in power. They'll do whatever it takes to stay in power. Yeah. Yep. Yep. First off, they brought half of South America up here and were giving them everything they needed, plus anything else they didn't need, and took it from us. And they did exactly what I said 5 minutes ago to get animosity built up that we're starting to hate on some other group of people. That's divide and conquer. They just keep constantly making us pissed off at somebody else or getting some other group pissed off at us. The black people pissed off on the white people, and the Hispanics are pissed at it. Fucking do that forever to us. Somehow we got to get along and overthrow the scumbags that are ruining the fucking world. That's the way I feel about it. Just fucking jerk offs. Yeah, I didn't see anything about that Argentina. Hang on, I gotta get something to drink here. Here we go. Bottle of fucking toxic microplastic water. Tastes just like credit cards. It's good. Did you ever see that commercial where they show you how much plastic is in the water itself? Every day you're eating about almost enough to make a credit card out of that much plastic. And if that be the case, then you should be shitting out polyurethane turds there, man. Yeah. What's it? Yeah, exactly. Why are vets, homeless? They should be taken care of first. That's where your charity should be going. Yeah, it's bullshit, dude. Okay, you want to come out here and shit and get a free ride? Tell you what, before that happens, you go down and put a what do you call it? Army or Marine Corps uniform on, fight for the country or do something. Pay some taxes for a little while. Just do something for, coming in here and getting freebies. We can't even get a fucking, enough to fucking survive. Laminated turds. Exactly, Dot. Nice and neat packaged so, it doesn't contaminate the, somebody's drinking water as it returns to that. What's this say? They've been trying to fear mongers. Yep. With Boogeyman China. The funny thing is that last time China was in a war was 1979. It lasted less than a month. America never gone a decade without being in a war. Yeah, that's the truth. But China's actually kind of smart. They're going to sit back and watch us use up all our resources and be fighting 18 different wars, and they're even letting Russia get involved in things, and then they'll be the only one standing that's got any weaponry left, and then they'll probably attack. Yeah. You know what? China spanked Vietnam. Okay. I was thinking, yeah, China also did, what was the other one? Cambodia? Was that? No, Vietnam. Yeah, was that Cambodia? That the killing fields and all that shit reminds me of rooster fights. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Obama and Iraq. Yep. Yeah. Plus they really weren't training the same way they were. I mean, the woke military shit, where they kicked all the soldiers out because they wouldn't get the needle in the arm bullshit, and then we had like it was like YMCA or like what do you call that? Village people were like in the Marines. All this, like everybody was soft and nothing like it used to be. Our military is weak right now, from what I'm hearing. Yeah. Yep. Hang on 1 second. Just want to see something. Hmm. That was weird. Other phone. What's this say? My other phone's so fucked up it isn't funny. I get phone calls. I go to answer it, and I can't hear them. They can't hear me, and then I have to throw it over to speakerphone. And sometimes people hang up. They think I hung up. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep, yep. It's ridiculous. And China's laughing hardcore at us. You know how weak our military got because they go by like what's the Sun Tzu art of war and shit, and we're over here like I don't know what bunch of clowns anymore. Hopefully, it's getting better. Trump probably cleared out a lot of the woke assholes. I was trying to maybe. Earthquake live stream. Dutch Sense is on. Must have been a major earthquake somewhere. Laurel and Hardy. Yeah. 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 And they're all turning into communists, and you might as well call them the Marx Brothers, yeah? Well, at least we would have done better with the Three Stooges for soldiers. Keystone Cops, yeah, there's another one. I liked it better, like Vietnam, it's like Cheech and Chong. They were just getting high. They weren't doing gay shit. Now they're all like, I don't know. I ain't saying anymore, man. The military's gotten really soft. We'll just put it that way. What's up? Yeah. How do you say your last name? Barajas? I think let's just say, you hear Elon Musk's appointee, Walls attackers got probation for what? Beating him up and trying to steal his car. Yeah. Yeah, that's attempted murder, and they're going to walk, yeah. Barajas. Roll your R's, right? Barajas. There was a jockey that used to ride. Well, he was up in Delaware Park at one point. Raphael Bahara women. Raphael Bahara. I can't remember it now. But he had a similar name. Raphael Bajarano, maybe, I forget. Yeah, I used to work at Delaware Park racetrack, and like most of the jockeys, like I would say about 75 to 80% were from like South America, Mexico. That was, for a while, that was my favorite sport. Most exciting, I thought. When you had money riding on it, I don't even bet the horses anymore because it's a rigged game. Anything, casinos, all that shit. I ain't got any time to throw my money into that anymore. And I don't have any money to do that with anyway. I noticed one thing. It doesn't seem to be, YouTube's not lagging today. Before, it was like it's delayed. Yesterday, I think it was. Remember that, Tammy? Like I'd say something, and Tammy's like, it was 10 minutes ago we were talking about. Was it that far behind? Because it didn't look like it on mine. Maybe it was just you were like behind or something. I don't know. I thought everything was copacetic. There was no problem until you said that, and I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Because everybody else seemed to be answering me relatively quickly. Mark cracked me up yesterday. They took they had a caravan, a recreational vehicle, whatever the hell you want to call it, an RV, whatever, and they put it on a raft and tried to put it and float it over to an island and it sunk. Yeah, I think the hell time is it anyway? You see, I get up tomorrow morning early. It's almost 10 o'clock. I think I'm gonna probably call it a night here. It's 9:45. Thanks everybody for coming on, and maybe through the week I'll do another live stream or something. Probably not for a day or two. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. You guys have a good night. What's that? You guys have a good night, and I'm going to roll. See you guys later.